yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Jesus, my God! Oh, that was close. Oh, that was so close. Wonder where it went. Oh, there it's there. Oh, thank God. Now, I'm at home because I'm in lockdown. We need to be careful about when we're going out. We need to make sure that we're only going out if we absolutely need to. So, no mucking about with your pals. I think though you guys will be alright, because I just remember being away down to the borders with you in the back of the van there, and you didn't look up from your phones once. We could have left from here and driven to anywhere, and you wouldn't have known. I think you'll be alright. I think you'll survive. This is the second one. The last one we did fire lighting. This one we're looking at cooking on stoves. These are lightweight stoves for if you're camping, walking, or the world has ended. So what we're going to be looking at today is a gas-powered Trangia, a methylated spirit-powered Trangia. We have this other smaller gas-powered burner. We've got this ancient Camping Gaz burner, and then we've got our Kettle up the back. But we'll set these other ones going and we'll boil some water. And we'll also talk a wee bit about food. So, meth burning Trangia. Here we have our safe container for our meths. Same as before, this is a slightly bigger model. Gas powered and meth powered. Our third option is this. Once you've got a pot of whatever you're cooking on there, it's not the most stable thing, it can be knocked over. And finally we have this Camping Gaz burner. It takes these small single-use canisters. Once this is attached to the stove, you can't take it off. It actually pierces the top. There's no valve there. I tried to light that mess burning Trangia down at the hall at the weekend, and I set fire to the table. It's my house. I'll have to live here. And since we're in lockdown, if I burn this house down, maybe do it outside. So each of these has a mug of water measured out, just standard water from the coal tap. And we're going to light our stoves and we're going to see how long it takes to boil the water. I'll speed it up because it just sounds really boring, doesn't it really? Be careful. have a winner. Gas Trangia is boiling. What a way to spend your nights. Gee whiz. I am going to declare that boiling. It's a jumbo sail table. Yep, that's gone. Take that off. While that's doing its thing, extinguishing the meth burner is... bear in mind this will all be very hot now, so you need to drop this on the flame. I burnt myself in the skirt hole as well. Maybe the gas bottle's empty. It does eventually work, so there we have it. First place, second place, surprisingly, third place and last was this. I think that gas bottle is empty. Once you've decided what kind of stove you're going to use, you need to decide what kind of food you're going to cook over it. The temptation is to go for this type of thing. It's compact, light, however it's not very filling and you need to carry water. Also, these are only really good for one person. You might find this works a little bit better. You've enough food there for 2 or 3 people. Either noodles, they're cooked already, or rice, one or the other. Sauce to taste. Meat that's already cooked, either this or some cooked chicken or some ham. And a token gesture, either some baby button mushrooms or a carrot. This all goes in one pot and it's simple to do. Ugh, I don't know how anyone can eat these. I just minging. Oh, it smells good. Don't judge me. Fire lighting material, twigs, small twigs, bigger twigs, and those are probably too big. As well, that's doing that. I'm going to nip up to the shop. I think I'll need to get prepared to go to the shop though, because I don't want to infect anyone or be infected. Do you need anything? I'm going anyway. No? Hula hoops or... My glasses have steamed up. I can't really see anything, I've got to be safe. So no cheese or... Right, okay, I'll see you whenever. So, you've seen all the stoves. Which one do you choose? Really, you want them all because they all have a use. If you're away on an expedition, you're walking, the Trangia is ideal. The Kettle would be too bulky, it would take up too much space in your rucksack. However, if you were doing an assisted walk, so you add vehicle support, you'd have the Kettle in there for sure, you absolutely would. If you were away for longer than a weekend, if you were doing an expedition, say you were taking 5 or 6 days to do the West Highland Way, I think the Trangia is what you'd take. Most importantly, you'd have a plan to resupply. Once that Trangia runs out of Meths or gas, well, you're stuck. So really, whatever you do, whatever stove you're going to use, you need to have a plan so you can resupply. If I had to pick one, and one only, I'd have to pick the Kettle because it's efficient, works really well, and you will never run out of fuel. If you're in a place like this, you will just be able to continue indefinitely. Sadly, if it was an apocalyptic scenario, your Kettle would become a coveted item. Other people would really want it, so you'd need a machine gun to defend yourself. We try and think of everything at Long Range Scouts. We think it's important that we prepare you for anything at all. Right, that's us. I'm sorry we didn't have another piano to destroy. Given the current lockdown and all the rest of it, it just is, it's going to be more difficult to produce these. So you'll remember that at the end of each scout night, I say questions, problems or queries. It's the last thing we do. And you all come up with, let's be honest, quite ridiculous questions or just statements. So what I'd like you to do is video those statements and questions and send them in to us. I'll put in contact details down below. Send in your questions, video them, and I will do my best to answer them. Any questions at all. There's only so much I can do around the house. I can't play that keyboard. Press the demo and it plays a tune for me. And I pretend. Just stepped out of the hall for 5 minutes to visit one of the other leaders at his place of work. He's just hiding over there by his skilleries there.
Hey guys.
I just wanted to make sure that the people at Hardgraft, for all your gardening needs by the way, I just wanted to see how they were faring during this crisis. So we'll have a wee look inside. I think he fancies himself as the greatest showman. And look at him.